Hey guys, welcome back to another Cooper Dashcam video. Just going to be ranting and raving about some more clips of driving I've seen in the last couple of weeks. Now, with this one, the car in the front here is only doing about 40 going onto the dual carriageway here, which, is okay. The merge is fine here. But the car behind them, because they're going so slow, is kind of put in an awkward spot with this lorry, as you can see, where they kind of, the lorry was going quite quick, and they kind of had to cut in front of the lorry. Now, potentially a lorry should have showed up. I'm not blaming the lorry here. It's not really. I don't really think it's the lorry's fault. More so, I think the car behind the car that was going slow should have backed off like I was. That's the whole reason I was backed off there, was because I could see that situation coming, and I backed off and thought I'm going to stay well clear of this. And as you can see, they're kind of tailgating here, so that it's not awful, but it's kind of, you're playing with fire there. You're pushing your luck a little bit, I think. Now, in this clip, if you know Riverside at all in Norwich, then you already know what's going to happen here. There's going to be a car on the left coming up, and he's just going to dive on into this right-hand lane, because every time at this junction, the right-hand lane always gets backed up, the left-hand lane's always clear, and there's always some cheeky fucker who thinks, oh, I'm just going to bomb it up the left-hand lane and then cut in front at the last second. And it's just, it's just wait like everyone else, you impatient git. There's no reason why you are entitled to being in front here. Just wait. Now, in this clip, we're watching this black Tesla that's just in front of us here, and it's really nitpicky stuff, but how smart cars are nowadays, modern cars are nowadays, and all the lane discipline, the fact that Elon go on about how they can drive themselves and all that now, and yet this Tesla here just keeps just swaying so close to the line and just going over the line a little bit when there's no need to. There's so much space to the right of its lane where it can just go into, and it's just like, it's a minor thing. He's not really causing any problems or anything, but you've got all these smart features in your car, and you can't even keep in your bloody lane. It's not, it's not like it's a complicated thing to do. Now, this is just a funny little one. This one where just people have been lazy gits and just abandoned trolleys in the middle of the car park. And one person's even been so generous as to abandon it in the middle of the lane in the car park. Just why? If you're going to abandon it, fine. Like, you're a lazy bastard and whatever, but at least just put it, to the side or even just in the bay rather than just in the middle of the fucking road. Now, in this clip, I'm more just kind of looking for people's opinions on this one, because I'm not 100% sure what the scenario is for this. So as you can see on the left here, we've got this cyclist. The cyclist is the kind of centerpiece of this, and he's on a cycle path here. And I sped it up just because it didn't happen until just further ahead down the road. But basically, as the traffic's moving here on the cycle path on the left, it just kind of abruptly ends. Like there's a right arrow and end on the path there. It's very faded and crap. But as I'm moving here, he just kind of comes out and is just going right. He doesn't even look at me. He just expects me to let him in, and I was happy to let him in. That isn't my problem. I'm not having to go with it. It's just like, what is actually the procedure for that? Because as far as I'm aware, he's meant to give way, but I very well could be wrong on the highway code in that. But that's kind of my interpretation of the rules. Now, in this clip, I'm more just bewildered of why they were doing this. But we're looking at this truck in front of us here, and he'll just start randomly indicating right. He's already in the right-hand lane. There's nothing to tell anyone, but he'll just keep in this right-hand lane and keep indicating right. And I'm just like, I was just really confused what he was indicating for. Like, it's not like he's changing lanes. He's already in the right-hand lane. But yeah, he just sits there indicating, like, he just turns it on randomly here and just indicates right. It's like, You don't need to indicate right if you're staying on the, especially when you're in the right hand lane, when you're staying on the dual carriageway. Indicate left if you're coming off, sure, but no, he just indicates right here. And it's not like the slip road's there to let people on. That's the slip road isn't there. That's on the next bit. Maybe for that bit you could say indicating right, but they can also see you're in the right lane and you're overtaking this lorry anyway. And also there isn't anyone even in there for him to let out. But yeah, he just keeps indicating right all the way through here, and I just found it a bit like baffling. I know, it's just something people do. I don't know. Now, in this clip, it's another baffling one. I just don't know what this guy's doing or why he's doing it this way. I don't even know how he's ended up here and all that. Like, he's just reversing out into the road from the wrong side of the road as well. Back onto a roundabout. Like, why are you reversing onto a roundabout? That road is so wide there, you can turn around without even having to do a 3-point turn. And there's a car park on the left as well if you want to just pull in there and turn around. Why are you reversing onto a fucking roundabout? Like, it's bad enough you're not meant to reverse onto a main road, let alone a fucking roundabout. I know it's late at night and no one's really about, but why is he reversing onto a roundabout? I just don't. Why? Just drive forward and do a full U-turn. Now, in this clip, we're watching this car that's just opposite here that I've just put this red circle around. Now, this clearly wasn't an intentional red light jump. This was a massive, massive cock up. Because I think with the lights here, the left-hand lane where they were goes green right when he went there, and he must have thought that, oh, that's green for all of them now, but no, his lights, just like mine, because they're mirrored, when the light just top left here goes green, his is also green. And I think he just jumped the gun on that one and just made it halfway across the junction there, and thankfully they realised. Thankfully they didn't just go hurtling on and had a collision with the cars going across the junction here. Their cheapest little reverse afterwards is a little funny, you know. It's at the time I was like, "Holy fuck, you fucking idiot!" But looking back on it now, it's funny just watching them kind of pull halfway across the jungle and go, "Oh wait, shit, I shouldn't be a reverse all the way back." But yeah, it's just a funny little balls up there. Now with this clip, it's just another Y clip. Like, this guy doesn't achieve anything by doing this. But we're looking at the silver car here that's behind me, and when we get to the lights just up ahead, or the traffic just before the lights, they decide, you know what, screw it, I'm going to go use the bus lane, I'm going to jump to the front of the queue here, I'm just screw everyone else. And, well, yes, this bus lane does end at the junction here, and yes, you can go straight on from this bus lane. It then immediately becomes a bus lane again at the next junction, so he has to swing back in anyway. And it's just, you know, the only reason why you'd need to really go in that lane is to turn left, which he obviously weren't doing. So yeah, it's just all he's achieved is just gotten 2-3 cars ahead. You know, he's going to arrive home or wherever he's going at the exact same time. Now, in this clip, this road is 50 miles an hour. Even though it's still a carriageway, it is 50 miles an hour. And as you can see, I am doing 49, pretty much bang on the speed limit. This BMW is just flooring it through. He's just flying through, doing, God knows, probably 60 at least. And we get to this bit here, and you see him slam on the brakes. The only reason he's slamming on the brakes here is because there's a speed camera, and you know he'll slow up. He'll slow up for that. When he's gonna get fined for it, he'll happily slow up. But literally, as soon as we're past the markings, he's already flying it again. He's already flooring it. And the best bit is here, he doesn't even want the lane he's in. He wants this left-hand lane, but once again, because there's traffic in there, he's not going to go into it until the very last second and just squeeze on in and force his way through. Now, this one, I'm showing it a bit further back here just to show you can go straight ahead on this lane. You can see the road marking there on the floor. But this car on the left here, even if I wasn't going straight, they really shouldn't have done this. They just pulled out there. Like, just wait half a second. Well, or just if even just wait until it's clear, because it wasn't clear. There was the Audi behind them as well. But it's just you're jumping the gun there. Just wait. Why can't people wait on roundabouts? Wait until it's clear. If you're not 100%, if it's not clear, don't go. Now, moving on to Belland and a Merc. As you can see by the amount of fucking glare, he's got his high beams on. He's just absolutely blinded me behind here, and he get pretty close. The camera don't really do it justice. And yes, this road is a 30, and I'm only doing like 22 at the moment. But I'm literally about to turn off left here down a narrow, slow road, and I'm going to go slow because this guy's right behind me. And yeah, it's just he ended up flooring off and doing well above the speed limit. It's just, why, man? Why? Why you got to be a bellend for no reason? Now, this one is just another cyclist without any lights, also riding down the wrong side of the road. Just no care for, self-preservation or anything, I guess. Now, going back to the clip I used in the intro here, I've rolled it back a bit, and as you can see, top left there, straight on is only this lane, right lane is only for right turns, and you see on the floor, just there, right turn only, here, right turn only, there, right turn only. There's another one right at the roundabout, right turn only. And I don't know why I didn't see this coming. I probably should have seen him that this guy was going to be a prick. He wasn't indicating right, but he also wasn't indicating left here. Like, at the very least, you could have informed me that you're going to be a prat, and cut me up like that. But no, he just decided he's entitled to the entire road and fuck everybody else. Thank you guys so much for watching this video once again. I do appreciate the support I have been getting, the both positive and negative feedback. I appreciate it. I do want to improve this. I do want to get better at this because I know I'm a bit naff in places. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.